In this world, time is the only currency used, and people buy things with the time from their lifespan, but when they spend all their time they die instantly. Jack, one of the poor citizens, can be seen with his mother. His mother is turning 75 today, and Jack wished her a happy birthday and told her that they will do a little celebration when she returns from work. Jack's mother told him that he should start looking for a girlfriend, but Jack told her that he don't have enough time to spend with a girl. Jack's mother transferred 30 minutes to Jack and told him to take good care of himself. On Jack's way to work, a little girl came to him and begged him for time, and Jack transferred 5 minutes to her and told her to use it well. Jack came to a coffee shop and bought a cup of coffee for 5 minutes. Many people who came to buy coffee were complaining at the rate the price of things increases, as they told the shop owner that they bought coffee for 3 minutes yesterday, but the coffee owner told them that the price of coffee is now 5 minutes and that they should leave if they don't want to buy. On Jack's way to work, he saw a man who has probably spent all his time lying dead on the street. It is a common thing to see dead body of people who went broke and died on the street, so nobody cares, as they all went their ways. That night after work, Jack came to a bar where he used to drink with his friend Harrison after work. Harrison showed him a man who was surrounded by girls in the bar and told Jack that the man is very rich and that he has a net worth of a century. Jack was shocked that he has never seen anyone who has a net worth of a century. He went to the man and told him that he has to get out of the bar, if not he will be robbed of all his time soon and he will die, but the man told Jack to not worry and that he can take care of himself. Just then a man named Aaron, a notorious robber who everyone in the city fears, entered the bar and told the rich man to transfer all his time to him. Seeing Aaron and his men, all the people in the bar started leaving one after the other, including Jack. Aaron told the rich man that he will give him a chance to fight him and that he will let him go if he win him. The rich man knew that Aaron will not let him go even if he win, but he still agreed and told Aaron that he need to use the restroom before the fight. In the restroom, the rich man is now vomiting because of too much alcohol, and just then, Jack barged into the restroom, took the Aaron's man guarding the rich man down and ran away with the rich man. Aaron and his other men saw Jack running away with the rich man and started chasing them. Jack knows his way around the city and soon he escaped from Aaron's men and hid in an abandoned building. The rich man thought that Jack also wanted to rob him as well, so he told Jack to go on, but Jack told him that he just wanted to save him and that he don't have any intention of harming him. The rich man showed Jack the amount of time he has, which is more than a century, and told Jack that he has lived for more than a century and that he don't like the time system that they are living with, and that people's lifespan should not be used as money, and that everyone should live for at least 80 years, and that no one should live more than 100 years. The next day the rich man woke up early and transferred all his time to Jack, leaving only few seconds to himself. When Jack woke up, the rich man has already left. Jack looked at his time and realized that the rich man has transferred all his time row him and wrote that he shall not waste his time on the window. The rich man is now standing on a bridge waiting for his remaining few minutes to finish so that he will die. Before Jack could reach him, his time has already finished and he fell inside the water dead. It was already night when Jack's mother finished from work and wanted to board a bus to go and meet Jack, her son, but the bus driver told her that she has to pay 2 hours before she could board the bus and that the price of things has increased. Jack's mother begged the bus driver to allow her board the bus and that she only has 1 hour 30 minutes, but the driver refused and told her to run to wherever she is going. Left with no other option, Jack's mother started running, trying to get to Jack before her 2 hours time finish. Jack is already waiting for her on the bus stop to break the news of how he got more than a century worth of time, but when the bus arrived and he couldn't see his mother in the bus, he started running back to meet his mother. Jack's mother has already ran more than an hour and only has few seconds remaining when she saw Jack also running towards her, but just when Jack was about to get to her and transfer some time to her, the few seconds remaining in her time finished and she died. Jack was very bitter and started crying. He then made up his mind that he will do anything possible to destroy the time system. The next day, he boarded a taxi and set off to the zone where only the rich lives. He paid a year worth of time to cross the border between the rich zone and the poor zone. In the rich zone everybody is rich and they all do things slowly, unlike the poor zone where everyone do things in a hurry to save time. Jack exited the taxi and hurried to a nearby hotel. People around started looking at Jack in a weird way because of the way he was walking fast. Sophia, daughter of a very rich man who owns a bank, was among the people. She was born with a silver spoon and has always wanted to experience life, so when she saw Jack walking fast to save time, she got interested in Jack. Inside the hotel, Jack was told that a night will cost him 2 months and he lodged for a week. That same day he came out to eat, and as he was eating, Sophie, who was also eating by the side secretary, watched Jack as he ate quickly. The waiter came to show Jack the bill, which is 2 weeks, and Jack gave her an extra week for herself. The waiter accused that Jack is not from the rich zone, and when Jack asked her how she knew, she told Jack that he does everything fast to save time. Jack asked her if there is any place for gambling, and the waiter pointed to him the room for gambling and told him that he has to dress well before he could enter the room. Jack, already dressed like the rest of the rich men, entered the gambling room, and there he met with Sophie and her father. He gambled with Sophie's father with all his time and won the gambling, thereby increasing his time by 2 times. He got to speak with Sophie, who was amazed at what made him so confident to bet with all his time, and Sophie invited him to a banquet, which will be held at their house. Jack went and bought a car and drove to Sophie's house. In the banquet, Jack got closer to Sophie, and Sophie told Jack that she wants to experience life and that she has not taken any risk since she was born. As the banquet was going on, the police, who is now investigating the death of the rich man that gave Jack all his time, came and requested to have a talk with Jack. Sam, one of the police known as the timekeeper, started interrogating Jack, and Jack told him that he didn't steal the time from that rich man, but Sam didn't believe him and took all Jack's time, leaving him with only 2 hours. Jack immediately started running. He took Sophie as hostage and was able to escape without being shot. Jack and Sophie are now on their way returning to the Poor People Zone when they got into a trap set by the most notorious thief gang in the Poor People Zone, and their car tumbled, making them to lose consciousness. The thieves came to steal their time, and as they were stealing Sophie's time, they heard the siren from the police car approaching, so they left Sophie with 2 hours and left. When Sophie and Jack woke up, Sophie realized that she now has only 2 hours and started panicking, but Jack laughed and told her that having only 2 hours is a normal thing in the Poor People Zone. They don't have more than a day, so they went and sold some of the jewelries that Sophie was wearing and got 1 more day. They planned and pretended like Sophie was kidnapped, and Jack requested a ransom from Sophie's father. The next day, which was the day Jack told Sophie's father to pay the ransom, Sophie's father didn't pay the ransom. Instead, he sent the timekeeper and his men to get her. The timekeeper was about to shoot Jack when Sophie saw him and shoot him. Jack took all of the time the timekeeper has and left him with only 4 days and escaped with Sophie, who was disappointed that her father refused to pay the ransom. Jack told Sophie of his plan to cripple the time system, so both of them went and robbed a bank owned by Sophie's father and shared all the time they got to the people in the Poor People Zone. Both of them become wanted criminals, and the police started searching for them. The police tracked them few times, but they escaped each time. After robbing some of Sophie's father's branch bank, Jack realized that it is not enough to cripple the time system, so he told Sophie that they need to rob up to 1,000,000 years to be able to cripple the system. Sophie pretended that she has gone back to her father, and Jack, who has already infiltrated Sophie's father, security, pointed a gun on him. With the gun pointed in his head, Sophie's father had no other choice than to lead them to where his bank stored 1,000,000 years. He tried to tempt Jack that they will leave forever if he stay with him, but Jack did not listen to him and left with Sophie. The timekeeper has already learned that 1,000,000 years was stolen by Jack and Sophie, so he started searching for them. Soon he found them and started chasing them. He caught up with them and jammed their car, spoiling it, but Jack and Sophie came down from the car and ran away by mixing themselves with the crowd. As they were running, the timekeeper double-crossed them and caught up with them. But as he was telling them to give him back the 1,000,000 years, they stole his time, finished, and he died. Previously, Jack left him with only 4 days and he had forgotten to get more time. Jack and Sophie distributed the 1,000,000 years, and all the people on the Poor People Zone moved to the Rich People Zone. The time system started crippling and people no longer die on the street again. Jack and Sophie kept robbing more banks. The end. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this. Thank you.